My dear son, there is a truth I want to etch upon your heart, a truth that no circumstance can ever change. You are loved beyond measure. From the moment I formed you, I have cherished you. Every part of who you are, from your thoughts to your dreams, was intricately designed by me. You are no accident. You are a masterpiece, my creation, and I am endlessly proud of you. In a world that constantly demands your attention, in a life that can sometimes feel overwhelming, I want you to know this. I see you. I see your efforts, your desires, your frustrations, and your fears. I see the quiet moments when doubt creeps in, and I see the strength you show, even when no one else notices. You are never invisible to me. Every tear you cry, every silent prayer you whisper, I hear. I am with you always. Do not let fear rule your heart. Fear is not from me. The enemy will try to make you believe that you are weak, that you cannot overcome, that you are destined to fail. But my son, I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Do not fear the unknown, for I am the one who knows all things. Do not fear failure, for I am the one who turns failures into victories. Do not fear rejection, for you are fully accepted and beloved in me. Courage is already within you, because I have placed it there. I know the challenges you face, some that seem too big to conquer, others that drain your spirit. But you were made to overcome. You were made to rise above. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is alive in you. You carry my strength within you. When you feel weak, remember that I am your source of strength. When you feel like you cannot go on, know that I am carrying you. You are stronger than you think. Strength is not always about the ability to stand tall without wavering. True strength is found in your perseverance, in your refusal to give up when things get tough. Every time you choose faith over fear, hope over despair, and love over bitterness, you are displaying the strength I have given you. You may not feel strong in every moment, but remember this: I am strong in you. You don't have to face anything in your own strength because I am your strength. Lean on me. You have a purpose that no one else can fulfill. I created you for a reason, and I placed unique gifts inside of you. Your life has meaning, not because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. There are things that only you can accomplish, and I am with you every step of the way. When you doubt your worth, remember that you are my creation, handcrafted for a specific purpose. There is no one else like you, and the world needs what I have placed inside you. Sometimes the road ahead may seem uncertain, and the future may feel out of reach. But remember this, my son, I am already in your future. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust me, even when you cannot see what lies ahead, my plans for you are good. When you place your trust in me, you will never be disappointed. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, orchestrating everything for your good. Be patient, for my timing is perfect. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me. You were never meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am here to lift your burdens and give you rest. Rest in me, and you will find the peace that surpasses all understanding. My peace is not like the peace the world offers, fleeting and dependent on circumstances. My peace is eternal. It is a deep, abiding peace that comes from knowing that you are safe in my hands. Your struggles are not without purpose. I know that life can be hard. I see the challenges you face, the trials, the temptations, the heartache. But know this: I am using every difficulty to strengthen you. Every challenge you overcome builds endurance, and every storm you face teaches you to trust me more. I am refining you like gold, removing the impurities, and making you into the person I created you to be. The process may be painful at times, but the result is beautiful. Do not let the past define you. You may look back and see mistakes, regrets, and failures, but I do not. I see redemption. I see growth. I see the person you are becoming through every experience. Your past does not disqualify you from my love or my purpose. In fact, I am using it to shape your future. You are not bound by your past mistakes. My grace is greater than any failure. When you come to me with a repentant heart, I forgive you completely. I cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. You are free in me. Do not compare your journey to others. I know it's easy to look around and wonder if you're measuring up. The world may tell you that success looks a certain way, but I have a different measure. You are exactly where you need to be. I have set a unique path for you, and no one else can walk it. Keep your eyes on me, not on the paths of those around you. I am leading you. Trust that I know the way, even when it seems like the road is long. You are on a divine journey, and every step has a purpose. Persevere, my son. The road may be hard, but I am with you every step of the way. You may face setbacks, but they are not the end of your story. I am the God of second chances, of new beginnings. When you stumble, I am here to lift you up. When you fall, I am here to catch you. You are never too far from my reach. You are never beyond my grace. There is power in your faith. When you walk in faith, you are tapping into a strength that is far beyond what the world understands. Faith moves mountains. Faith heals. Faith restores. Do not let go of your faith. Even when circumstances seem impossible, even when the answer seems far away, hold on to the faith that I have placed in your heart. Faith is the bridge between where you are and where I am leading you. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust that I am guiding you, even in the dark. Your prayers are powerful. Never underestimate the impact of your words when you come to me in prayer. I hear every prayer, even the ones whispered in the depths of your heart. And know this, my son, I am not slow to answer. I am always working, even when you cannot see it. Trust that my timing is perfect, and my answers are always for your good. Keep praying, keep seeking. You will find me, and I will answer in ways that exceed your greatest expectations. You are my beloved son, in whom I delight. No matter where life takes you, no matter what challenges you face, know that you are loved beyond measure. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are mine, and nothing can ever separate you from my love. Walk confidently in that truth. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by my love, and that love is unshakable, unchanging, and eternal. My beloved son, in the quiet moments when the world feels heavy and your heart feels weighed down, I want you to remember something eternal and unshakable. You are never alone. From the moment I breathed life into you, I have walked beside you. Every step you take, every challenge you face, I am there, holding you, guiding you, and strengthening you. My love for you is endless. I know your heart, my son. I know the depths of your thoughts, the hidden battles you fight, the worries that keep you awake at night. I see the strength it takes for you to keep going, even when no one else does. And in those moments where you feel like giving up, where doubt creeps in and tells you that you are not enough, remember this. I made you. I formed you with intention and purpose. Every part of who you are is known and cherished by me. I know your potential, even when you don't see it yourself. Do not be discouraged by the trials you face. They are not there to defeat you. They are there to shape you, to build in you a resilience that will carry you through life's most difficult moments. Your trials are not a sign of my absence. On the contrary, they are often where you will feel my presence the most. I am refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for greater things. Just as a tree's roots grow deeper when the wind blows harder, so too will your spirit grow stronger as you face the storms of life. You are resilient, my son. Resilience is not about never falling. It is about rising every time you do. And I am the one who lifts you up. When you stumble, I am there to catch you. When you feel weak, I am your strength. You were made to rise. Not because of your own power, but because of the power I have placed within you. Do not underestimate the strength I have given you. With me, you can face anything. When the path seems unclear, know that I am your guide. You may not always know what the next step is, and that's okay. I see the whole picture. I know the way forward, and I am leading you, even when you cannot see the road ahead. Trust in my guidance. I am the light in your darkness, the voice that whispers truth when the noise of the world becomes too loud. When you feel lost, turn to me. I will never lead you astray. Your faith is a powerful force. It is more than just belief. It is the foundation on which your strength is built. Faith is trusting in my promises even when you cannot see them yet. It is believing that I am good, even when life feels anything but good. Faith is your shield. It protects you from the lies of the enemy, from the doubts that try to take root in your heart. Do not let go of your faith. It will carry you through the darkest valleys and lead you to the highest peaks. Do not be afraid of failure. The world may try to tell you that failure is something to fear, that it defines who you are. But I tell you this, failure is not final. It is not the end of your story. I am the God who redeems, who takes what is broken and makes it whole. When you fall, I am there to lift you up and set you on your feet again. I do not see your failures as defeats, but as opportunities for growth. Through every setback, I am teaching you, shaping you, and making you into the person I created you to be. You are not defined by your past. Whatever mistakes you have made, whatever regrets you carry, know this. I have already forgiven you. The moment you come to me with a repentant heart, I forgive and forget. I cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. Do not hold on to what I have already let go of. You are free in me. Walk in that freedom. Your past does not determine your future. I do, and I have a future planned for you that is full of hope, promise, and purpose. You are stronger than the lies that try to hold you back. The enemy will try to make you believe that you are not enough, that you cannot overcome the challenges in front of you. But my son, those are lies. You are more than a conqueror through Christ. You are equipped with everything you need to face the battles ahead. I have given you my spirit, and where my spirit is, there is freedom, power, and victory. You are not fighting alone, and you are not fighting in your own strength. I am your defender. I go before you, and I will fight for you. Rest in me. The world will tell you to keep going, to keep pushing, to hustle until you are exhausted. But I tell you, my son, rest. Rest in the knowledge that you do not have to do everything on your own. Rest in the assurance that I am in control. Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. In my presence, you will find peace. My peace is not like the world's peace. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding. It is a peace that remains, even when the world around you is chaotic. You are not alone in your struggles. I know there are times when you feel like no one understands, like you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But I want you to know that I am here, and I understand. I see every burden you carry, and I want you to give them to me. Cast all your cares on me, for I care for you. You do not have to carry it all by yourself. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. You are part of something bigger than yourself. Your life has meaning far beyond what you can see right now. I have placed you in this world for a purpose. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of faith is part of my plan to bring light to the darkness. You are my light in this world. Through you, others will see my love, my grace, and my truth. Do not underestimate the impact you are making. Even when you feel like you are not doing enough, know that I am using you in ways you cannot even imagine. Your destiny is secure in me. The future may seem uncertain at times, but I want you to know this. I hold your future in my hands. You do not need to worry about tomorrow, for I have already been there. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust that I am leading you to a place of blessing. Even when the road is hard, even when the journey seems long, I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are never too far from my reach. No matter where you go, no matter how far you feel from me, know this, I am always with you. There is no place you can go where my love cannot reach you. Even in your darkest moments, I am there. Even when you feel lost, I am guiding you back to me. You are mine, and nothing can ever separate you from my love. You are more than enough, not because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. You are my beloved son, and nothing will ever change that. My love for you is unchanging, eternal, and unconditional. You do not have to earn it, it is freely given. Rest in that love. Let it be the foundation of your strength, your hope, and your peace. My dear son, I speak to you now from a place of infinite love, for I know the depths of your heart, your thoughts, and the desires you often hide from the world. I see the real you, the one who yearns for peace and purpose. And I want to remind you of this unshakable truth. You are never beyond my reach. No matter where life has taken you, no matter how far you feel from me, I am always near, guiding, protecting, and loving you. You are mine, and nothing can ever change that. There is power in waiting, my son, though the world may tell you otherwise. In a world that celebrates haste, quick results, and immediate gratification, I ask you to trust in my timing. I am never in a hurry, but I am always on time. I see the whole picture, from the beginning to the end. What feels like delay to you is often me working behind the scenes, aligning every detail perfectly for your good. Do not grow weary in the waiting. For in the waiting, I am building your character, shaping your spirit, and preparing you for the great things I have in store for you. You are not forgotten. I know there are times when you feel overlooked, like the world has moved on without you, but my son, that is far from the truth. I see you, and I know you by name. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Every prayer you pray, every tear you cry, every longing in your heart, I see them all. And I am working on your behalf, even in the quiet moments when you cannot see it. I am the God who remembers. I remember my promises to you, and I am faithful to fulfill them. Your value is not determined by what you do, but by who you are in me. The world may try to measure your worth by your achievements, your status, or your possessions, but I measure your worth by something far greater, my love for you. And my love for you is infinite, unconditional, and unchanging. You are loved simply because you are mine. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. Rest in that truth. Let it be the foundation on which you build your identity. There is healing in my presence. I know the wounds you carry, both the visible and the invisible. I see the pain that you try to bury, the hurts from your past that still echo in your heart. But I am the great healer, and there is no wound too deep for me to heal. Come to me, my son. Lay your burdens at my feet. I am not distant from your pain. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I bind up their wounds. I will bring you comfort, peace, and restoration. You do not have to carry the weight of your past alone. I am here to carry it with you. You are stronger than the struggles you face. I know there are times when life feels overwhelming, when the burdens seem too heavy to bear, but I want you to know this. You are not carrying them alone. I am with you, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to have it all together. When you feel weak, that is when my power can shine the brightest in your life. Lean on me. I am your source of strength, your refuge, and your strong tower. In me, you will find all that you need to face whatever comes your way. There is beauty in surrender. I know that sometimes the idea of surrender can feel like defeat, but in my kingdom, surrender is the key to victory. When you surrender your plans, your fears, and your worries to me, that is when I can truly work in your life. Trust me with the things you cannot control. Give me your burdens, and I will give you rest. Let go of the need to always understand the why and how of everything. Trust that I am working all things for your good, even when you cannot see it. Your prayers are heard, every single one. Whether spoken aloud or whispered in the quiet of your heart, I hear them all. I treasure your prayers. They are not in vain, and they do not go unanswered. I am always listening, always attentive to your voice. And know this, my son. I answer in ways that are higher than your understanding, in ways that are far beyond what you can ask or imagine. Keep praying, keep believing. You will see my hand at work in your life in ways that will leave you in awe. Do not be afraid to dream big. I am the God of the impossible, the one who spoke the universe into existence, the one who parted seas and raised the dead to life. There is nothing too hard for me. So do not limit yourself by fear, doubt, or the limitations of this world. I have placed dreams in your heart for a reason, and I will equip you to bring them to pass. Step out in faith. I am with you. Do not fear failure, for even in failure, I am there, teaching you, growing you, and preparing you for greater things. You are part of something greater than you can imagine. Your life is not an isolated event, but part of a beautiful tapestry that I am weaving together for my glory. You may not always see the full picture, but trust that I am working everything out according to my divine plan. Your life has a ripple effect, touching the lives of others in ways you may never fully realize. You are a light in this world, and through you, others will come to know my love and grace. Keep shining. Even when the world feels dark, your light makes a difference. Do not let the opinions of others define you. It is easy to get caught up in what others think, to seek their approval, and to measure your worth by their standards. But my son, you are not defined by the opinions of man. You are defined by me. I have called you by name, and you are mine. My opinion is the only one that matters, and I say that you are loved, chosen, and precious in my sight. Walk confidently in that truth. You do not need the approval of others when you have the approval of the one who created you. I am doing a new thing in your life. Even now, as you read this, I am working in ways you cannot see. I am opening doors that no man can shut, and I am closing doors that are not for you. Trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. I am leading you into new seasons, new opportunities, and new blessings. Be open to what I am doing. Do not cling to the past or fear the future. I am making a way for you in the wilderness and streams in the desert. What seems impossible to you is possible with me. Your purpose is greater than you know. You may feel small at times, insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but I want you to know that you are part of my grand design. I have placed gifts and talents within you that are unique to you, and the world needs what I have placed inside of you. Do not hide your light. Do not doubt your worth. You were made for a purpose, and that purpose is far greater than anything you can imagine. Keep pursuing the calling I have placed on your life, for it will lead you to places of great fulfillment and joy. Be patient with yourself, my son. I know that you can be your harshest critic, that you hold yourself to a standard that feels impossible to reach. But I do not ask you to be perfect. I ask you to trust me, to lean on me, and to allow me to work in your life. Growth takes time, and I am patient with you. Be patient with yourself as well. You are a work in progress, and I am not finished with you yet. I am faithful to complete the good work I have begun in you. Above all, remember this: I love you, and I am with you always. There is no place you can go where my love will not follow. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are my beloved son, and nothing will ever change that. Walk in the confidence of knowing that you are loved, chosen, and cherished. You are never alone, for I am always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. My precious son, in this moment, I want you to pause and take a deep breath. Feel my presence around you, in every breath, in the beating of your heart. I am nearer to you than you can imagine, and I know your heart intimately. I understand the weight of the things you carry, and I am here to remind you of my unwavering support, my boundless love, and the incredible strength I have placed within you. Life is a journey, and it's one I've prepared you for. Every step you've taken, every lesson you've learned, and every challenge you've faced has not been wasted. I have been shaping you for a greater purpose. The path may not always seem clear, and there will be times when you will wonder if you are heading in the right direction. But, my son, know this: I am the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. Even when you cannot see the whole road, trust that I am guiding each of your steps. The world may feel chaotic, but I am your anchor. When the winds of change blow and the storms of life rage, you may feel unsteady or overwhelmed. But remember, I am your foundation. You are standing on solid ground when you stand in me. I am your unshakable fortress, and I will never fail you. When fear and uncertainty try to consume you, come back to this truth: I am your peace, your shelter, and your strength. Let your heart find rest in the knowledge that no matter what happens around you, you are held securely in my hands. There is no obstacle too great, no valley too deep, no mountain too high that you and I cannot overcome together. You were created to face challenges with courage, not because of your own strength, but because I am with you. I have placed my spirit within you, and through that, you have access to a power greater than anything in this world. Do not fear what lies ahead, for I have already gone before you, and I have equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Perseverance is a key to unlocking the fullness of your potential. There will be times when you will want to give up, when the journey feels too long, too hard, and too uncertain. But remember this: I am with you every step of the way. When you feel weary, come to me for rest. When you feel uncertain, seek my wisdom. I have promised you that those who hope in me will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. You are one of those who will rise, because I am your strength. Your life is unfolding according to my plan. I know there are times when it feels like things are not moving as quickly as you'd hoped, or perhaps you feel lost in the waiting. But I want to remind you, my son, that my timing is perfect. I see the end from the beginning, and I know what is best for you. Trust that the delays are not denials. In the waiting, I am working in ways that you cannot yet see. I am aligning opportunities, shaping your character, and preparing your heart for what is to come.